I'm standing right in between the next two super tall buildings coming to Miami. On my right, Waldorf Astoria with 100 stories, and on my left, Delano Residences with 90 stories in the first ever observation deck coming to Miami. Today, we're gonna learn everything about Delano Residences. Welcome back to Selling Miami Dreams. Today, we're in the new development sales gallery right in the heart of Miami, Park West, right on Biscayne Boulevard, Delano Residences. A beautiful project to be delivered by 2031. I'm very excited about this project and I can't wait to show you inside. Right, so this right here, where we see right now, is the model unit. The sizes are not reminiscent of the actual unit, but it's just so we can have a better picture of the finishes and the quality of it. So coming this way, we have the beautiful kitchen. This is actually a full-size kitchen for a 3-bedrooms unit. It's going to be exactly this size. We have marble countertops. We also have Sub-Zero fridge. All the residences are going to have the glass finishes, very nice, and Wolf appliances. As for the bathrooms, all residences will have marble as well, marble finishes. All bathrooms will come with this beautiful design on their mirrors. So I get a lot of question on how do you trust a developer or how do you trust a brand to build something, especially now that we're seeing some issues with the Aston Martin residences, for example, where they're under a lawsuit, or the Mercedes-Benz residences that ended up never being built, right? There's definitely some risk, but how do you know which developer to trust? One thing that we always say in our industry is to always focus, here in Miami, always focus on the hospitality industry. The closets, let's talk about the closets. Again, this is not the size, the actual size of the closet, but we can see the finishes. A lot of new construction homes, they don't deliver the closets fully done. This development, they do, and it comes with exactly as you can see now, all these finishes. We have the wood finishings with the glass door, and it has LED inside the doors as well. I don't think you can open this though. Yeah, no, it's just for you to look at it. But it can give you a really great idea of what's going to look like. And we can also see that all the finishes we see throughout the unit with the glass, the retro modern finishes, are also here on the closet. And remember, you are in the heart of Miami, so location here is key. Not only you have a beautiful view, but you're so close to everything. Across the street from the Bayfront Park and the major events that Miami hosts, you're just a 10 minutes drive from the beach. You know, the biggest cruise port, it's right there, literally across the street. So location is really the heart of Miami. The price point for this project starts in the $700,000 and it can go up to the $12.5 million right now for the lower penthouse. They actually just sold a penthouse for $50 million. This project is also to be delivered by 2031. I get a lot of questions of how does it work? So how does it work if I want to buy a new construction? It's not even built yet. How does it work? How do I do this? So let me explain to you how does the payment structure work. So basically, let's say, hey, I'm interested in investing in a new development. You tour the sales gallery, you learn everything about the project, you want to invest in it. So usually it's 40% down payment divided into 4 different stages and 60% at closing. That's actually one of the advantages of investing in a new constructions, because you don't need to come with the full amount right away. You go in parts. So right now, 10% a contract. So to reserve your unit, 10%. In 3 months, another 10%. Next year in June, another 10%. By the time they're in the half construction, another 10%, that's 40%. And once you get your keys, 60%. So it gives you this flexibility of financing, but with cash. And let's say you want to get a finance to finance the financing of the new development, you're also able to do that. And that's why new developments are so attractive for investors, because you're investing this money little by little throughout the course of the construction, which is to be delivered only in 2031. So you have all this time to, put the payments, which it's a great investment, in my opinion. This right here is so we can have a better idea of the iconic Rose Bar. There is going to be one on the rooftop of the building. And this is actually one of the reasons why the Delano Hotel is so famous for the iconic Rose Bar. Welcome in. This is the first room that we can see as soon as we walk in the sales gallery. And this room explains a little bit about the history of the Delano Hotel in Miami Beach and why is it so famous and such an iconic hotel here in Miami Beach. It was just recently closed for renovations. They added another $120 million to really make it beautiful, and it was just reopened now in May 2026. And right now they're announcing the first residences in the entire US. The hotel, there's about 5 hotels across the world, but this is going to be the first residences in the whole world. Right here we have this really nice feature. It's actually a simulator. We're going to be able to have a better idea of what the observation deck is going to look like. Right now we are inside of the elevator. That's the lobby right there that we can see. And we're going up. The building is split into 2 completely separate experiences with 2 separate lobbies. Floors 20 to 47 are the Delano Collection. No rental restrictions, short-term rentable, which is amazing for this area that offers so many yearly events. If you're investing, this is a great opportunity. Floors 49 to 75 are the Delano Residences, 6 months minimum lease, up to 3 bedrooms units. This is where you would live. Every residence comes with a deeded private office as a concession right now. You can use it, you can rent it for a minimum of 6 months. So this is where your first pool will be. There's 2 pools total in the building. So this is on the 15th floor. You're gonna have a beautiful bar right there, a restaurant. Going up, where are we going next? We're now at the gym. We can have a better and very great idea of what the finishes are going to look like. Everything very clean, aesthetic, very modern, top of the line, beautiful views everywhere. Can you imagine working out here? Okay. So here we are now in the observation deck. This is going to be the very first observation deck in Miami, open to the public. Of course, there's going to be a lobby dedicated for the public. It's going to be a paid service as well. Different elevators, different everything. So the residents and the people that come just for the observation deck will never encounter each other, which I think it's a really great point. This is the 83rd floor. I mean, I can only imagine how beautiful this view will be in person once this is completed in 2031. We're shifting the view now to the building, what the building is actually going to look like. So we are on Biscayne Boulevard. We have the bay right there. Waldorf Astoria next door, which is going to be the tallest building to be delivered in 2028. 100 stories tall, and right next to it, Delano Residences, 90 stories tall. This is really going to redefine the skyline of Miami, downtown Miami, in a way that's going to look absolutely beautiful. Hope you enjoyed this part. Let's go to the next one. In this way, you can have a better idea of what the building is actually going to look like. So we have the Waldorf Astoria right here, and then Delano Residences on this side. I wanted to show you here really quick the pool that we just saw in the simulator on the 15th floor. This is what's going to look like. But there's also a residence pool that's going to be located on the rooftop, right on the curve of the building, and that's going to be for the residences only. If you want to experience or learn about this project in person, my contact information is in the description below. If you like this video, make sure you give me that thumbs up and subscribe, because every single week I post a different tour, and I'll see you in the next video.